Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And so in today's video I am going to go over step 2 or challenge 2 in Foxy's challenge. So if you guys aren't aware, I'm going to pull up the exact information on my computer. Tracy Fox has a Facebook group called the Foxy Crafters, and in the events portion of this group she has started a series of challenges. The first challenge was, or step 1 was to create 2 tags, 4 pieces of paper in 5 minutes. So there's that part. The second part of the challenge is to print or write these prompts, if you will. So then you cut them out, you put them in a basket, and you pull out 4. When you pull out these 4, you use all 4 on your tags. You can put all 4 on each tag. You can split it up and put 2 and 2. You can put 3 and 1, so on and so forth. But you need to use all 4. The only exception is if you pull something that you don't have. Like if you pull embossing and you don't have, you know, embossing folders or a die cut machine to emboss with, then you can do that, or you can swap it out with something else. The only thing on this list that I will not be able to do at all is cheesecloth, because I don't have cheesecloth. I know, go figure. But I don't have cheesecloth. I don't have anything that I could use in replace of cheesecloth. Like the closest that I have for cheesecloth is burlap. And it's not exactly the same. So if I pull cheesecloth, then I have to redraw because I don't have it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull these apart, and I am going to put them in a bucket, and I'm going to swish them around, and I'm going to pick 4. So once you pick these 4, there's a time limit on these as well. So I just changed my light. So once you have these 4, I'm going to see if I can do it this way. I don't know if they're going to line up. They might if I do it. I'm just trying to cut them all at the same time. I'm being lazy. Anyway, you do have a time limit on this one. Like I said, you pick 4 prompts, and once you get those 4 prompts, you do have time to like get everything together. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my 4 prompts, then I'm going to pause the video, I'm going to get my stuff together. You will see my tags are exactly the way they will be when I pause the video. I'm going to get all my stuff together, and then I will resume the video. I have 10 minutes to use all 4 of these prompts. So I'm just going to crinkle them up because they're oddball sizes, so I don't want, hello. I'm just going to do this right here on this mat instead of getting a bucket, because I'm crinkling them up anyway. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I didn't realize there was so much. And I think the hardest one out of all of these for me, because there's a time restraint, is going to be the free choice. Because at least with everything else, it's telling you what to do. Like it's saying, okay, you need to use this, 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 and this. So make sure that you can't really see any of the labels here. Alright, so I'm going to move my tags out the way. Move my ruler back out the way. I'm going to mix this up. I think that's 2, it is. Just going to make sure they're nice and crinkly where you can't really see what's going on. Alright, what you think? You think they're nice and jumbled up? Alright guys, pick 4. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick them up and do that a couple times. I like that sound. It sounds so cool. playing with paper. This is why I'm a paper crafter, because I like the sound of paper. All right, so we're just gonna randomly pick 4, and I really hope they're easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? All right, so lines. Wow, that'll be fun. Lace. Ooh, I like lace. Postage stamp. Oh, unless I use a real stamp, I can't do that one. Which, I mean, I could use a real stamp, but I really don't want to. Let me think. I'm going to have to think on that one because I don't think I have a stamp for postage and a rubber stamp. Postage, I don't even know what I have. Like I said, unless I use a real actual stamp, I can't use this one. I didn't even see that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set this out, and I'm going to grab one more. So those are my 3. I'm just gonna grab one more and hope it's not cheesecloth. Yeah. All right, dig in there and grab this one, which is a button. Okay, so we're gonna use, oh, that's an interesting combination. A button, lines, lace, and rubber stamp. Now, I will say that when you do this, to the best of my knowledge, you are not limited to 1 button, 1 rubber stamp, 1 piece of lace, and 1 line. I think I'm just going to put these in the bucket over here. I think the goal with this is to have you create something with, like, just not really thinking about it, but just kind of letting your imagination go. So she's limiting you with the prompts to kind of make it easier for you to go with it, but there's not a lot of limitations on it, honestly. The limitations are the prompts. That's it. So I'm going to grab my stuff. I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to be back. My tags are going to look just like this when I come back. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, my tags are exactly the same. I did put a piece of scrap paper. Well, this is just the back of a spiral notebook. But I put it on the bottom because I have this giant stamp here that I'm going to use. I'm going to go ahead and open this up before we get started. And this is just wood grain. I probably should have grabbed my ink blot or my inking thing. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can grab this instead. So, I'm just throwing stuff on the floor. So I actually won't need this paper at all. Forgot I even had this. I don't use it too often, but it's nice to have when I do need it. So, and this is just a Misty stamping tool thingy. So just to recap, we've got a button, lines, rubber stamp, and lace. So when I was getting my stuff together, I was thinking about the lines, and I was like, oh, look, my rubber stamp has lines on it, but I think that might be cheating. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I think I'm going to create my lines with this twine, because I don't really do a whole lot of drawing. And if you guys ever saw me drawing, you'd understand why. I just don't do it. And the buttons, I pulled out a couple. I don't know if I'm going to use those or if I'm going to use something else. I have this, like, giant coat right here, and it's just full of buttons. Like, I have this thing full of buttons. I have all of this full of buttons. Like, I have a lot of buttons. And I have more that's not in there. Don't ask me why. Like, I don't know. I have, like, this weird obsession with collecting things and then not using it, like, enough. Anyway, back to the challenge. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is start my timer. So it's 10 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and start it now, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp, and I'm going to basically put a stamp on both of these. Is this going to work like this? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Actually, I'm going to do one at a time. Just going to peel this off. And if you guys are interested, this stamp came from Etsy. Or not Etsy, I'm sorry, I lied. It came from AliExpress. And I'm just lining it up where I think I might want it. Okay. Alright. My magnets are down there. I don't know that I even need the magnets, honestly. Which probably defeats the whole purpose of this machine, but, or this little device. But I'm just going to grab some ink. Wow, I spent a lot of time talking. I'm going to ink this up. I'm probably going to have to stamp this quite a few times because my ink is not exactly juicy, if you will. Alright, so I'm going to stamp that. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I'm going to do it again. Oof, 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 oof. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, so there's the first one. I'm going to grab the second one. I'm going to line it up over here. Alright, that's good. Just like that. And I'm just using archival ink. I don't know what color this is. This is potting soil color. I just looked on the tag over here. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, so I'm going to wait to clean this off because it does take a second to do. So, I think it'll be alright. I'll put that aside. So, my rubber stamp is done. And I'm going to close that up. Move that off to the side. And now I have 2 rubber stamped images. Woohoo! Rubber stamps done. Next is the lace. I thought the lace was kind of cool. I don't know how I want to do this just yet. But, wait a minute. Okay, I think I have an idea. Get out of my way. Alright, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to roll it up a little bit. I'm going to fold it in half. Hey, I'll fold it in half. I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to kind of leave it right there for a minute. Take some twine. I'm going to take my thingy-my-bobbers. This is a lot harder than I envisioned it in my head. Alright, I have way too much twine here. That's okay. Alright, scooch you back over in the middle. Sorry. Alright, and I need to pull this one. And you're still not in the middle. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and knot this so it doesn't come undone. And then, alright, we're going to take, pull it through here, if I can get it through there. Not all of it, thank you. Alright, pull it through there, okay, like so. Okay, I am going to put some glue right there. I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac, if I can get it open. I should have done that beforehand. Some Fabri-Tac right here on the knot, I don't really want it to move anywhere. Oh my jeez. Alright. And then pull it tight. So that's not going to go anywhere. Alright, we're just going to set that right there for a minute. And then I'm going to use one of these buttons. And I'm going to use 86,000 on this, but I need to clip this itty bitty wire thing. Oh, my computer just went off. Okay, so this is taking a lot of time right here. I might just leave it on there for the next one if I do the next one. Let go. Alright. Oh my gosh. That was inside my button. Jeez, my knees. I only have 3 minutes left. All that time. Alright. So we're going to put our button right in the middle of our lace like this. So far we've used 3 units. So, or 3 prompts. So we're actually doing pretty good on time. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute so it can dry. Then I'm going to take this one and I still got to figure something out with these lines. I'm going to take this one and kind of put some Fabri-Tac on the back here. Okay. Some lace up here. And then, ooh, I know. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to put some adhesive back here. I'm going to stick that right there. And I'm going to line this like so. Alright, and I'm going to cut it there, and I'm going to use a little piece of paper right here to kind of hold this down to the back. I don't have anything else. It's just a prompt. And these tags will probably be glued into something, and if not, I can definitely cover it up when, like, I don't know what the rest of this project entails, but, oh, very cool. Okay, so I do want to use this button here, and I wanted to put this smack dab in the middle, like so, like that. Then, I don't know if I will have time to do this. Nope, I'm not gonna have time to do that. So basically I'm just gonna put a little tail on the end of it, but my challenge is done. So I have the rubber stamp, which is visible. I have the rubber stamp, I have the lace, I have the button, and I have the lines. My button's not dry yet, but I do have all 4, and I have 35 seconds left. As you guys can see here, I have 30 seconds left. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the timer. Maybe. I'm going to pause the timer. Anyway, so that's it. That's the challenge. It's really not too complicated. Just kind of do it. Don't think about it, which is, I think, the point. Just do it. So yeah, that was it. This was a lot of fun. I do have fun doing her challenges. I can't wait for the next set of challenges. I'm just cleaning off my glue here. And just cleaning up basically. But for fairness, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave the tie off of this particular one. just because I don't know what the rest of the challenge will be. So, yeah. Now, if you guys notice, I did kind of cover this up, but that's okay because I'm sure there's more challenge to come, and we can embellish it again and some more. So this is what I have left of my little lace and my buttons I didn't use. But yeah, that's it. That's a lot of fun, and really go check out her channel. It's really cool. Well, she does have a YouTube channel, but I actually got the challenge off of her Facebook group. So definitely go check it out. It is fun. It's challenging. So anyway, I'm rambling. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time. Bye, guys.